YouTube? It's your boy T-Funk. Channel name Tpindell, not Tpindell. I always get that. Just thought I'd clear it up. And today I'm talking about my YouTube story. And I got started on YouTube about 1.5 years ago, and it was a hard time for me because I was just graduating from college. And when I was in college, I was a student athlete. I played football, and I always had the dream of pursuing a career and at the professional level. So I tried to pursue my career, and the NFL didn't work out. I had a private workout with some teams, but I didn't get picked up. And then I went to Canada. I was blessed enough to go to Canada and play, but I got cut in camp. So when I got back to the States, I was like, I don't know what to do now. All my family was like, well, you got to get a job. Well, at least you tried, etc., etc. And my entire life, I was always told, hey, man, you're so funny. You have so much charisma. You always make people smile. Like, you're hilarious. You should have your own TV show. That's what people always said to me. You should have your own TV show. And I figured, like, man, that sounds great, but how in the hell am I going to have my own TV show? I don't know anybody. Y'all act like Oprah, my cousin. So I sat around and thought for a little bit. I'm like, you know what? You know, I don't know. I was always in the YouTube videos, and at the time I was watching Diddy, P. Diddy, and he had his Diddy blogs. And then being my nickname in college was T-Funk, I'm like, I can do a funk blog. So my first real video on YouTube was a funk blog. And it was just me vlogging on my perspective on life, on things celebrity did, entertainment, rappers, all kinds of stuff. And I was just vlogging, and it was called the funk blog. I put up videos prior to that, but they were just like boo-boo. Some just put up, oh, I was diving off a diving board, but nothing special. But those were my first actual videos. And I did about 3 of them. And when I did them, I used to post them everywhere on all my Facebook friends, and at the time I had MySpace. I used to post them on all my MySpace friends' walls for all their friends could see them. And they'd be like, "Oh, who's the funny guy?" And I started getting subscribers, and people started coming to view them. But with that came a downside, because then the closest people to me, which are my family and friends, they started being like, "Hey, you're funny, but when are you going to get a real job? And when are you going to do this?" Now, let me tell y'all, at the time I did have a job, but their so-called real job is a job that had something to do with the major I was in college with, which I did not have at the time. Which, you know what I mean, like, I'm like, I can understand that. But they were like, when are you going to get a real job? But I kept making videos, and they was like, oh, you're funny. Oh, and then from some friends, they used to be like, oh, all you do is sit in front of a camera all day and make jokes. What a loser. You have no life now, etc., etc. But the upside to that was I would go home and I would put a video up and have 500 views in a day. And I would be like, what the hell? I have 500 random people that I don't know in my life watching my videos. And that might not seem a lot to like a big YouTuber, but that was a lot to me just getting started. I was like, oh my goodness, I got 500 people out there that I don't even know that just watch me. Like, how awesome is that? And people started leaving me messages like, hey man, I came home and my wife left me, or I got fired, but I watched one of your videos and it made me smile. I just had a rough day. Hey, me and my friends at work, you know, we hate our job, but we just watch your videos all day and we smile and laugh. And I was just like, wow, I'm making a difference in someone's life, and I'm making someone smile and someone happy out there. So really, in any video I ever made, I was like, as long as I can make one person smile or a difference in someone's life, then I'm happy with me, because I'm happy doing this. And I enjoy it. It's like a hobby. Some people golf, some people play checkers. I make YouTube videos on the side as a hobby, and I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy making people smile and laugh. And that was just a crazy part to me. I'm like, yo, people actually like hearing me just talk about nothing or just crack jokes and laugh at my own jokes. Like I used to be like, oh, I got a boogie, and people be like, oh, I love that part. And the stuff that I didn't think was funny, people found the funniest, which was amazing. And as time went on, I started making more vids, and I started touching on different topics, because I didn't want to only be doing one thing. I started doing music, and I started doing sketch comedy as my videos, and I started doing impersonation of other great YouTubers or big YouTubers, and I'm going to keep those coming. And I just started doing characters. I did like a character where I was like a fake pimp called them Funk Magic, and I just came out with a character called Grandma Shirley, where I dressed up as a grandmother. Just to get I don't know, just to show people different things that I can do and that I enjoy doing. And it's just really been taking off. And And then about 6 months ago, I was uploading a Tiger Woods spoof video because I did a Tiger Woods impersonation. And I was like, this is going to be my best video ever. And the next day I went to check it and my channel was gone. So I've been on YouTube about a year and a half, but my channel was suspended for 3 months. But I was blessed enough to get my YouTube back. Everybody always asks why was it. I had copyright infringement videos. Like I would go to concerts and tape the concert. I didn't know any better at the time, but now I do. But that's over and done with. So my channel was suspended for 3 months, but when it was suspended, people was like, oh, this is a sign. All my family and friends, this is a sign. You need to let the YouTube stuff go and focus on your career. Be a big kid and be so serious. But me, to personally being serious and stop playing around so much, that's just a way of telling someone, hey, stop having fun. But I'm never going to stop having fun. I'm going to live life like this is my last day. If this was my last day on earth, I would not want to spend 24 hours looking for a job for tomorrow, and I'm not even here tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem trying to further myself, but I'm definitely going to enjoy my life, and I'm going to go out, and I'm going to meet people, and I'm going to venture, and I'm going to make people smile, and I'm going to make a difference in someone's life. I want to be like, yo, I remember growing up, it was this guy named Funk, and I used to watch his videos religiously. He was awesome. I wonder what he's doing now. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I watched this video when I was a kid. And this guy was funny, and he looked just like Tiger Woods. You know what I mean? Every time you see Tiger Woods on TV, I know a dude on YouTube that look like Tiger Woods. Or I know a dude like that's awesome to me. And as time went on, as I got my channel back, I'm always out and about, and I started seeing people in person, in public. I mean, and they'd be like, hey, you're the guy that did the YouTube videos, and I'd be like, oh snap. And they'd be like, hey, and they'll bring their friends over, and they'd be like, that's the guy that do the videos. And they'd be like, hey, I didn't think you were that tall. Everybody always thinks I'm short. I'm 6'3". And I'm like, yeah, you know, thank you. And they're like, oh. And then I was like, say something funny. And that's always like the worst part. When someone tells like someone that usually makes jokes or whatever to say something funny, that's like the hardest thing. I'm like, they like, say something funny. I'm like, man, shut up. They're like, oh, ha, 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 you're so hilarious. I'm like, nah, I'm serious. But you know what I mean? But I don't know, I just enjoy it, and I'm just living it. I'm just living it up. And my crowd and my subscribers are growing, and I'm blessed, and I really appreciate all the people that comment, that take time to comment and take time to watch 5 or 6 minutes of me and share me, and I just really appreciate it. And I think it's amazing that people in the United Kingdom watch me, people in Japan watch me, people in Canada watch me, people in South America watch me, people all over the United States watch me. That's awesome. Shout out where you from in the comment thing, because I would love to know, and I just think it's amazing. But that's my YouTube story. Some people still think it's weird that I can talk into a camera like a real person. But I just look at the dot and I just act like I'm talking to someone. And I was always good in acting anyway. They always were like, you should take acting 2, you should take acting 3. And I was like, hell no, lady. It took me 2 weeks to remember this daggone and memorize this monologue. You had me in the house sweating. But that's my YouTube story, and I'm just getting started. YouTube, congratulations on 5 years. And I hope all is well. And I'll definitely see y'all soon. Be blessed.